Okay, we are on, it's called Jews Run Road, right off of Route 144 in Sproul State Forest, and joined by some friends. The highest point here in Clinton County is about a mile that way, so we're going to do a walk through the fresh snow and see if we can find a good tree. All right, so that's just on Route 144, this big rock. I've seen that before. I didn't realize that we were close to the high point. Okay, got the GoPro on. Got the guys from Sandy Run here. Got these two white pines that are just by far the tallest trees around. There's nothing even close. And had a hard time getting my rope in very high in the tree. I wanted it higher, but kind of hard to isolate a branch.
Getting there slowly, Dave. Just don't want to pull it tight. Yeah.
Brian, are you available for something? Come on over here, please.
Control your tail.
Okay, what we're going to do is called the two-man test. Okay, it holds me. If you just kind of grab this and take your feet off the ground, can you hold your body weight for a second or two?
Maybe.
If it holds us both, we're safe. If you hear limbs breaking, watch out. Okay, buddy. If it holds you and me, I'm going up. I heard voices. All I see is Mount Laurel. Spongy moth. Wow. Oh man, I can't wait to get up there. You can see forever that way. I'll get pictures. Coming down.
Like 20 feet up, and I was like,
Over here. We got a radio tower over there I didn't know was there. Wow. You guys aren't going to believe this, but I think I see a ski resort. What would that even be? Sawmill?
I don't know. Where? Sawmill?
Am I pointing north?
No. If I had to guess, you're pointing east, aren't you?
Can't tell. The sun's behind the clouds. Hey, that was close. Hey, who can get a ground picture? The newspaper, the Lock Haven Express wanted a picture. Oh, I see him. Keep coming, you're close. Okay, so due east.
Come south. Come south. So yeah, so you were kind of pointing like southeast there towards that ski sawmill.
Something tells me we had the easier hike in. Hey, I see humans. I think I see Luke. How was the drive up, Luke? Let me send Aunt Tamara. How was the hike up?
Hard.
Steep?
Your percent is off by a mile, I swear. I feel like there's higher trees that way, but...
Well, from where I'm at, I'm pretty satisfied with what I see.
That is the highest point, I'm telling you.
That'll warm me up.
Hey, Nolan.
Oh, man, all right. Kicking the grass out?
Hey, Nolan. All right, so Calvin, you think it's not the highest point?
No. Like, no way.
Oh, because there's another white pine right up there.
No, there's like 10 other white ones. We always kept being, that's the highest one, then we'd like go downhill and be like, that's not.
So, but in terms of the land, from where I'm at, it doesn't look higher. But you're saying it felt higher over there?
Your pin was off by about half a mile.
Well, my phone wouldn't work, so my pin might be over there.
We're not tracking your
Maybe you're
location.
way over there.
Yeah, the pin that you sent us.
Well, that was for parking. Did you see Jeff Leiden?
Yeah, they're behind the wall tracking.
Hey, Jeff!
We'll come back next year and we'll find the spots. Follow the coyote tracks.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna go home that way,
Yeah, I guess we have to go.
and I'm gonna find what you think is the highest, and I'm just gonna hop up a couple branches and go, I climbed it. That way there's no controversy.
You have to walk through this the whole way?
Whole way.
Well,
Hey, Jeff!
and started walking up through that stuff, and I went below, and it actually, although it was like a little bit slant, no brush.
Yo, Jeff!
You're over here, and it was, but then I was like, now I gotta get back up. I was parallel with probably like 1 yard straight downhill. And then I was like, oh man, now I gotta.
I cannot see 144 from here. Coming down.
Stop right there. I'll take a picture of everybody. Are you up there? Guys, get up by the tree. If you wouldn't mind.
How was that drive up? Wasn't that fun?
It was fun, yeah.
Hi, Harold.
Hey,
I'm coming down a bit.
Your other left.
follow the yellow brick road, man.
I'll go south.
Put your 1 foot in, put 1 foot out.
That's the fun part.
So all right, so a tiny bit of controversy. I did my climb, a big old white pine over there, and then my sons showed up and said they hiked in from the north and the ground felt a little higher over here. So we're hiking through Sproul State Forest here to where my sons say is a higher point. It does feel like the ground went up about a foot or two, so might have a second climb going on today here in Clinton County. We'll see. Okay, so climb is done, heading out now. After I came down, my boys said where they came in, they felt like the ground was higher. So I went for a hike with them about a mile north, and we all agreed it wasn't. It was an optical illusion. It's just kind of, you know, if you look around here, it's just all a flat plateau. So we were very satisfied in hindsight with the white pine that I picked, and I'm especially glad that it was a white pine, because white pine is an extremely important tree to the history of Clinton County. White pine is what fueled the lumber industry of the 1800s. Yes, later on they came for the hemlock and the hardwoods, but especially in the early years, white pine is what loggers were after. They'd come up in these mountains, cut the best stuff, and they'd call that a spar. A spar would be used to hold the sail on a ship, and they were very valuable if you had one. And they'd use animals, they'd use teams of animals to pull the logs out of the woods down to the creeks where they'd eventually get them to the Susquehanna River, and they would make log rafts. And they'd float the log rafts down to market. And that was a big part of the Clinton County culture through the early 1900s. And I got to turn the camera off if I'm going to get through this laurel. On our way out, the forest has changed here. There's almost no laurel now. The laurel was up behind us on top. And just some gorgeous, look at that red oak here. Some gorgeous stuff in here. There's a little bit of white birch, some sweet birch, black birch, some red maple, and of course some white pine down in here. But the top was mostly some pitch pine.
Recognize the red maple without the leaves?
You can tell a maple by its branching pattern, for one thing. It's one of the only trees that has opposite branches, so let's find you a maple and I'll show you here. Clinton County was a special climb for me because I grew up coming to a hunting camp up here near Renovo, and my dad grew up going to that same camp, and both of my grandfathers were members of that camp. They came home from World War II after serving, and a bunch of friends of theirs got together and formed a camp. A lot of Clinton County roots in my family here, as well as more recently I've been playing music in Clinton County every year at the Smoke Country Jam, and I have a lot of dear friends through that festival. So just real special to be here in Clinton County and getting to hike these mountains. And I'm here with my brother-in-law David Weeder, and we are on our way back out of the snow to maybe find some food.